News, guys. The JA-37DI that we talked about it today, the new Viggen, right, which is premium, and of course has the new RB99s, you know, for the Viggen, 13.0 third generation jet that has Fox 3 missiles, right? That aircraft is going to be added for the Tech 3 as well. Yes, it is confirmed by Ismail that both versions will be added. We don't know exactly any like proper details about it. We just know that it will indeed come as a Tech 3 vehicle. Where? Well, obviously it will come after the JA-37D, the normal one. They will remain at 12.0 with just sky flashes, and then maybe with a folder, maybe not. Another JA-37DI maybe. As well, or some form of D, late variant, I don't know exactly, will come after that, with the RB99s being the same aircraft, just with that addition. So it's a good news and bad news, right? The good news is obviously that you don't have to pay to get that aircraft. I still believe it's going to be a very cool premium and an amazing aircraft for flying to grind, for sure, an insta buy for me, but the thing is, it isn't fair to have only as a premium, right? So it is really good to hear. It's a good news. It's a very good news that we are gonna get a Tech 3 one there. There is a little bit of a bad news as well, that you have to grind for it, but I mean, this is how Gaijin does things. I still believe that we needed a connection between the older Viggen, sorry, and the D variant with the RB99. It's just going to be weird to grind two Viggens there. Of course, you will always have the choice of going for the Gripen, researching almost 400,000 points, or going for maybe, hopefully, a foldered, cheaper Viggen with RB99s, for then you can use that to grind the Gripen, right? So you can do the long way just using the normal Viggen, and then hopefully a foldered one for the Gripen, you know, and then or you know a foldered Viggen that you can grind and stuff. So very cool. Hopefully, like I said, it is foldered. They say the new DI will most likely be in a folder with it, but of course, you know, dev server, everything is subject to change. Another little news, and before we actually talk a little bit about the third generations with these Fox 3s and stuff, is that indeed Ismin said also that apparently the JA-37 will not receive the AIM-9M or the RB-74M. So apparently it isn't ready for, like, the Viggen wasn't really using any type of other missile or anything like that. It just couldn't use anything else. So we will have a 13.0 that will not have the AIM-9M, right? It will probably still be the AIM-9L. If you have any info on that, obviously go out there and leave the feedback on the forums and stuff, because it will make a difference for that aircraft being added. But yeah, guys, rejoice. At least we are getting a Viggen that has RB99s, that isn't only premium, which made me really happy. And yeah, hopefully it's added in this patch. I think they meant this patch. I have a feeling that it is, right? But you know how it is, right? Another little thing to talk about is, while we are talking about this, do you believe that we're gonna see more third generation jets for being premiums or not, having these missiles? Because I did some videos about that, but aircraft like the Bison, for example, the Su-39, and even the F-20 became kind of controversial because of the lack of Fox 3 missiles, right? All of these aircraft can carry Fox 3 missiles. I even can include here other aircraft like the Yak-141, for example, but Gaijin tends to not want to increase the BR of them and make them receive the Fox 3 missiles, which I honestly disagree with. I don't think ammunition shouldn't be used in this level of balancing. That's why BRs are there. Of course, if a vehicle, for example, should receive a very advanced missiles, like a missile like an AIM-9M, for example, used in real life, it doesn't mean that it needs to be added right now, because the game is not quite there. But once we already passed that point of the game already being at the point that these missiles are being used, which is the case right now for these aircraft that I talked about, I honestly think that they should be adding that. So here's the question: why didn't Gaijin add the Bison in 13.0 BR just like the Viggen and added the R-77? Why didn't they add the Su-39, which has a radar that was meant to be used as one of the objectives to use the R-77? Why that thing, even being a premium, man, those things would sell a lot if they had Fox 3s, and they would have a very fun way of playing. I mean, the Su-39 would have a very high BR, but it would have R-73s and 77s to defend itself. That would be very cool to have an attacker. Very different, very unique, right? At the same time, the F-20. The F-20 is a little bit more controversial because technically it couldn't take the AIM-9M. They just used, as far as I know, like mock-ups of the missile to try to sell the aircraft and stuff. So that's a little bit more controversial to add the AIM-9M, but still, the Bison, the Su-39, and even the Yak-141, I still believe that these aircraft should get Fox 3 missiles. I still believe that the F-16A MLU should get Fox 3 missiles and get a higher BR. Even the ADFs, right? I just think that we need other things to fill those gaps, not capped versions of those aircraft. This is only my opinion. Obviously, you can let me know yours in the comment, obviously. So leave a comment down below. What do you think about the Viggen also coming for the Tech Tree, but no AIM-9Ms for it? And what about the other third generations and some other jets like the Yak-141 and the F-16s, which are technically fourth generation jets that don't have their own Fox 3 missiles? Do you think all of these should get them or not? Let me know in the comments. Click the like button, always helps a lot. Make sure to subscribe, always really does help. We are having an amazing month this month, so thank you all for the new subscribers. Almost getting to 42,000. Hopefully we get there quickly. And yeah, guys, this is it. Probably the next video will be tomorrow, so I see you guys tomorrow, and bye.